Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 181st Commencement Exercises for the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. My name is Lana Rodriguez, Associate Director in the Academic Success Center. Please stand. At this time, we would like to present Dr. Ramesh Kularu and the stage party. Carrying our university seal and leading the stage party is this year's Grand Marshal, Dr. Gaëtan Brulat. Dr. Brulat is a globally recognized scholar, award-winning author, and beloved mentor whose career has spanned continents and transformed disciplines. He joined UL Lafayette in 2016 as the Board of Regents Humanities Eminent Scholar Chair and Professor of Francophone Studies, and was recently named Professor Emeritus. Dr. Brulat is the author of 15 acclaimed books, both critical and creative, that have won 15 literary awards and has been translated into over a dozen languages. His creative works have been adapted for stage and screen, while his scholarly writing has reshaped the field and appeared in more than 300 single-authored articles and chapters worldwide. He has delivered over 250 invited lectures on 5 continents, taught at major institutions, including the Sorbonne and the University of South Florida, and received prestigious honors, including, for example, the Ordre des Palmes Académiques from the French government and a U.S. Scholar Corbright Award by the State Department. At UL Lafayette, Dr. Brulat's teaching and mentorship have enriched the lives and careers of our students, many of whom cite his creativity, insight, and global perspective as formative. His work and generosity have brought international recognition to our university that continues to inspire new generations of students and scholars. Dr. Brulat wears a special medallion today in honor of his role as Grand Marshal. We thank him for his lasting impact on our students, our university, and the world of letters. Next, we would like to present the faculty of the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. These faculty members are dedicated to educating and mentoring our students. They have prepared our graduates for successful careers and for membership in a global community of scholars. At this time, we would like to present the graduating class of 2025. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce your Master of Ceremonies for today's program, Dr. Jamie Hebert, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs.
Good afternoon and welcome. It is truly my honor to serve as your Master of Ceremony for today's commencement exercises. At this time, we ask that all guests please silence cell phones and all electronic devices and remain standing for the national anthem. Please be seated. At this time, I would like to recognize our platform guest who will not be introduced during the program. I ask that each please stand when your name is called, and please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Diane Olivier, Vice Provost. Dr. Edwin Lidoff, Vice President for Administration and Finance. Dr. Jeff Stewart, Interim Vice President for Strategic Impact and Economic Development. Ms. Patricia Cottenham, Dean of Students. Ms. Lauren Emmert, Chief of Staff. Dr. Christy Anderson, Director of Special Projects. And Mr. John Bloom, CEO of the UL Foundation. Please join me in welcoming these members of the stage party. And now, Dr. Ramesh Kolaru, Interim President of the University of Louisiana Lafayette, will extend his greeting and welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Hebert. Wow, what a wonderful sight. And Mary, you were right about that. Good afternoon and welcome, everyone. It is a privilege indeed to join you as we celebrate our graduates. Commencement is one of the most important and meaningful traditions that we have at the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. And as a two-time alumnus of this university, I'm grateful indeed to share this special moment with all of you. This ceremony represents culmination of years of effort, persistence, and growth. You have met high academic standards, navigated challenge and change, and reached an important personal milestone. You have done so, however, with the guidance and dedicated faculty and staff, and the steady support and encouragement of family, friends, and loved ones that are here in attendance. Please join me, graduates, in thanking all those who made this day possible for you. Thank you. This afternoon, we recognize graduates from the colleges whose work is rooted in education, discovery, critical thinking, and public service, fields that indeed deepen our understanding and expand opportunity. Your time here at this university has prepared you to think carefully, act responsibly, and lead with purpose. As you leave the ceremony, please know that you do so not only with a degree, but as part of a university community that takes pride in your achievements and remains forever invested in your future. You are now part of our alumni family, like I am, a lifelong connection to this university and to the more than 130,000 graduates who came before you. Together, they represent the values of this institution. And now, and for the rest of your life, so do you. Congratulations, members of Class 2025, and go Cajuns. At this time, I would like to introduce our commencement speaker. Jerry Prejean is the Acadiana Market President and Private Client Executive at First Horizon Bank, which is a strategic partner of the university, bringing more than 3 decades of banking experience. A dedicated civic leader, Jerry currently serves on the Board of Trustees of the University of Louisiana at Lafayette's Foundation and as Vice Chair for the Munkus Park Board of Directors. He's also held leadership roles with One Acadiana, the Boys and Girls Club of Acadiana, the United Way of Acadiana, the Lafayette Economic Development Authority. I could go on and on, we'll be here till Sunday. Raging Cajuns Athletic Foundation, among others. A lifelong Lafayette resident, Jerry is passionate about strengthening his community, our community, and championing growth throughout Acadiana. He and his wife, Kay, live in Lafayette and cherish time with their 2 adult children and 4 grandchildren, and he looks far too young. With that, Jerry.
Good afternoon, folks. Good afternoon. President, faculty, trustees, distinguished guests, families, and friends, but most importantly, the University of Louisiana and Lafayette class of 2025. Congratulations. Today is a celebration of your persistence, your talent, and your belief that you can be more than you were yesterday. It is an honor to stand here as a proud Raging Cajun alumnus and someone who has once sat where you are today. My journey to this stage wasn't straightforward. My parents were people of deep wisdom, generous hearts, and had very little formal education. I guess I was considered one of these non-traditional students. What they lacked in credentials, they gave me in character, faith, grit, humility, and commitment to doing right by others. When I enrolled at UL Lafayette, I worked full-time and went to school part-time, paid my own tuition. I studied in the margins, early mornings, late nights, weekends, whenever I could find a few minutes of quiet time. Those years taught me that where you start does not define where you go in life. What defines you is what you choose to do consistently with what you have. You're entering a world that needs your skills, it needs your heart, and your leadership. You bring fresh ideas and energy to companies, startups, schools, labs, and public service. But the message I want to leave with you today is simple and transformational. Wherever you land, immerse yourself in your community. Make it your mission to know the people, understand the traditions, invest your time, talent, and compassion in the place you call home. Why does it matter? Because success isn't a solo sport. It's built through relationships, by listening before you're speaking, by showing up before being asked, and contributing before being recognized. In my work as market president at First Horizon Bank, the opportunities that matter most come from being a part of the fabric of this community, serving our clients with care, volunteering, mentoring, supporting local businesses, and building trust over time. Our associates succeed when we build relationships and doors open when we serve others. Community immersion will broaden your world in ways no textbook ever could. It will introduce you to elders with lived wisdom, entrepreneurs with risk in their veins, teachers with patience and purpose, and neighbors with quiet strength. Yes, it expands your network, but more importantly, it expands your perspective. You will find mentors, allies, friends. You'll discover where your talents meet the needs of others, and that's where vocation becomes calling. I try to live throughout several of the organizations that have meant a great deal to me. As Ramesh mentioned, I serve on as a trustee of the University of Louisiana Lafayette Foundation, helping to strengthen the institution that really helped shape me. I'm a past chair of One Acadiana, working alongside of regional leaders to advance economic opportunity and quality of life across the area. I'm honored to be chair-elect from Monkus Park, supporting public spaces that brings our community together. In prior leadership roles, I've served on Lafayette Economic Development Authority, United Way, and then a couple of organizations that is extremely passionate to my heart has been the Boys and Girls Club and AMI Kids of Acadiana. Both these organizations are focused on at-risk youth and really getting their lives on the right track. These experiences weren't just resume lines, they were truly classrooms. They taught me to listen deeply, build relationships, serve with humility. They prove that when you show up for your community shows up for you. Let me be practical. Here's what I would suggest. In your first 90 days, wherever you land, whether it's Lafayette or Lake Charles, Baton Rouge or Boston, try a few of these. One, I'd say show up. Attend meetings, civic forums, local events, be present to learn. Number two is volunteer. Choose an organization whose mission resonates with you. Commit consistently. Connect. Meet with local business owners, nonprofit leaders, civic organizers, and fellow young professionals. Ask good questions, but listen well. Support. Shop local, learn the local economy, understand the challenges your community faces, and contribute. Offer your skills, data, marketing, tutoring, project management. Your degree is your toolkit. Use it. Along the way, remember Lanyap, a little something extra. Give more than expected. Be generous with your time, your attention, and your gratitude. When you add that little bit of extra care, trust grows and community deepens. There will be days when immersion feels hard, you've had busy schedules, long commutes, and moments you feel like an outsider. That's okay. Learn one habit that got you through to graduation, which is discipline, curiosity, and resilience. Consistency beats intensity. Keep showing up and watch how quickly your new city becomes home. And please don't forget to pull others up as you climb. If someone believed in you when you weren't sure you believed in yourself, honor that person by becoming that person for someone else. Mentor a student, advocate for a colleague, open a door that was closed for you. When you rise, bring others with you. That's how we honor our families, our faculties, our communities that invested in us. That's how we build more opportunity for everyone. To the families and the loved ones here, I want to say thank you. Your support helped these graduates reach this moment. To the faculty and staff, thank you for the standard you set and the care you provide. You shape minds and character. Graduates, you are ready. Not because you know everything, but because you know how to learn, how to work, and how to care. Let your degree be your passport, and let your character be your compass. Immerse yourself in your community, build relationships that last, and lead with integrity. Bring Acadiana's warmth and spirit wherever you go. Be the person that shows up, and together you'll make every place you land much better. Congratulations to the UL class of 2025. Go Cajuns. Thank you.
I'm much shorter. Thank you, Jerry. That was brilliant. At this time, I would like to honor you with a token of our appreciation. Sure, if you would come back. Thanks again, Jerry, for those nuggets of wisdom. Now, I would like to take a moment of personal privilege to recognize two members of our stage party. First, I would like to invite Ms. Pat Cottenham to the podium. Pat? As many of you know, Ms. Cottenham has served the university as our Vice President for Student Affairs for years. She'll continue her extraordinary service to our students as our Dean of Students, and I wanted to publicly acknowledge my gratitude for her leadership. Thank you, Pat. Next, I would like to invite Mr. John Bloom to the podium. Having served as our Vice President for Advancement and the Foundation CEO, John will now transition into the full-time role of the CEO of the Foundation to help us focus on generating revenues through fundraising efforts. So, thank you, John. Thank you, all of you. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Dr. Hebert, back to you.
Thank you, Dr. Kolaroo. Ladies and gentlemen, as each graduate's name is called, any honors that they have earned will be announced following their names. Undergraduate students achieving a perfect 4.0 GPA are recognized as outstanding scholars. Undergraduate students graduating summa cum laude have earned a cumulative GPA of 3.9 to 4.0. Magna cum laude honors are awarded for GPAs of 3.7 to 3.89, and cum laude recognizes GPAs of 3.5 to 3.69. Graduates of the University Honors Program, as well as those named Outstanding Bachelor's Candidates and Outstanding Master's Finalists, will also be distinguished when their name is called. We will now begin with the awarding of degrees. I ask Elena Rodriguez to proceed to the podium to announce our bachelor's degree candidates.
As we read each graduate's name, we kindly ask that you keep applause brief to ensure every graduate receives the recognition they deserve. Candidates, as I call your name, please come forward. Dean Tracy Cross, please come forward. Presenting the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Education and Human Development. Bachelor of Arts in Art or Music Education, grades K through 12. Caitlin Jean Hinton. Concentration, Instrumental Music Education, and Outstanding 4.0 Scholar, summa cum laude. Margaret Ann Dunn. Concentration, vocal music education. Bachelor of Science in Early Childhood Education, grades pre-K through 3. Annie Elizabeth Angers. Maggie Grace Boudreau, magna cum laude. Destiny M. Brown. Jamie Shampo. Madeline Claire Edwards, cum laude. Emily Harsh, cum laude. Molly Rose Landry. Kyrie Martin. Ellen Catherine McDaniel, magna cum laude. Shannon Smart. Ariel Olivia Tillery. Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education, grades 1 through 5. Mary Claire Duffy, magna cum laude. Kayla Laisha Fontenot. Emma Kate Haley, outstanding 4.0 scholar, summa cum laude. Jersey Lynn Lemoyne, cum laude. Charlotte Rose Lug, cum laude. Lisa Nicole Mata, cum laude. Kennedy Elise Matthews. Emily K. Richard, outstanding 4.0 scholar, summa cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, concentration, exercise science, fitness studies. Dion Michael Ardwan. Sasha Monet Barley. Travis Brown, Jr. Joshua Earl Dandridge. Jamie Christina Marie Davis. Keisha Davis. Aiden Thomas Dooley. Blair Paige Gerald. Janajali Johnny. Landon Alton Johnson. Courtney Renee LaFontaine. Hunter Marshall Lalonde. Asia Alexandra McGee. Lauren Elise Malvo. Jade Eleanor Mitchell. Jordan B. Rainey. Georgiana Connolly Randolph. Sammy Walid Taha. Shelby Madison Taylor, cum laude. Bailey Terrio. Cherie Claire Trahan. Taj Isaiah Vital. Tyron Joshua Washington. Jace Zachary. Concentration Exercise Science Pre-Professional Studies. McKenna L. Aubrey. Emma Grace Basilla, summa cum laude. Layden Joseph Batson. Taylor Ann Broussard. Lindsay Buller, magna cum laude. Asia A. Clark. Isaiah David Crawford, cum laude and College of Education and Human Development, outstanding graduate. Emma Elizabeth Dubisson. Emma Ray Duyon, cum laude. Natalie Claire Dutil, cum laude. Madeline Eve Foster, magna cum laude. Michaela Renee Glory. Grace Guillory. Kennedy Christine Hansen. Olivia A. Harrington, magna cum laude. Samantha Renee Heinen, summa cum laude. Summer Danielle Herman. Hiram Elijah Jones. Ryan Drew Kirkpatrick. Zoda Orden Leash. Macy Elizabeth Lionberger. Olivia Holly Martin, cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Massey, magna cum laude. Mia Christine McWilliams. Riley Shay Minzy. Violetta Makanowski, magna cum laude. Kyle Joseph Montesano. McKinley Georgiana Poole, magna cum laude. Taylor Elizabeth Rodrigue. Kennedy Claire Royston, summa cum laude. Emma McCade Swilly. Isla Swinton. Zachary Wilson. Concentration, Health Promotion, and Wellness. Kristen Michelle Holmes. Leah Vivian Marie Maxwell. Emmanuel Romero. Brianna Sparks. Caitlin Elise Terrio. Chastity Williams. Concentration, Sport Management. Cameron D. Carico. Marquise Deontre Dangerfield. Alphonse Joseph Forestier V. Elise Brooks Hopkins. Derek Marquise Johnson, Jr. John Walker McDonald, Jr., magna cum laude. Willie Smith III. Daniel Luke Wiggins. Ulrich A. Wiley. Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education and Teaching. Haley Marie Saunier, concentration, Earth Science Education. Stormy LaRae Brukeen, concentration, English Education. Kyle Jude Mustair, concentration, Social Studies Education and cum laude. Dayton James Richard, concentration, Social Studies Education and cum laude. Danny Sheldon Adams, concentration, Speech Education and magna cum laude. Presenting the candidates for master's degrees from the College of Education and Human Development. Dean Mary Farmer Kaiser, please join Dean Cross. Master of Arts in Teaching and Elementary Education, grades 1 through 5, Toya Lewis. Master of Education in Special Education, gifted, Mindy Duplantis Bouzagard. Danielle Taylor Gode. Yamani Anania Hill. Master of Science in Counseling, concentration, Clinical Mental Health, Emma Eileen Blanchard. Jennifer Elise Baudin. Zachary Bork. Carlin Lane Eady. Emily Claire Gannon. Molly Sue Helmick. Destiny Lazard. Jaslyn Jaya Morales. Emma Grace Muffaletto. Peyton Elizabeth Price. Chloe Marseille Ramcourt. Mario Roche Martinez. Whitney Charles Utter. Concentration School Counseling, Brooklyn Elaine Paul. Master of Science in Kinesiology, Hunter Samuel Sims. Concentration Health Promotion and Wellness. Destiny Rice. Concentration, Recreation, and Sport Management. Thank you, Dean's Cross and former Kaiser. You may now return to your seat. I now ask Lindsay Hobbs, Master Instructor in the College of Liberal Arts, to continue reading the candidates' names.
Good afternoon. Would Dean Annie Kokobobo please come forward? It is my privilege to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Liberal Arts. With a Bachelor of Arts in Anthropology, Socorro Marie Juno, magna cum laude. Isabella Louise Matthews, concentration, forensic anthropology, and outstanding 4.0 graduate, summa cum laude. Ian Luke Robichaux. Timmy Wade. With a Bachelor of Arts in English, Taylor Elizabeth Breaux. Ashley Marie Paradin, summa cum laude. Kennedy Taylor Sittig. With a concentration in creative writing, Alton James Augustine, Jr. Bailey Rose Baudouin. Julia Dietz, magna cum laude. Landon Christopher Hargrove. Nyria Gabrielle Mustafel. Jonas Alaric Primo. With a concentration in folklore, Madison Davis, magna cum laude. Trinity Michelle Schwinn, magna cum laude. With a concentration in professional writing, Mariah Pamelin Johnson. Ellie Grace Moore. With a Bachelor of Arts in History, Everett James Blanchette, cum laude. Samuel Joseph Borg.
Do pronunciation?
Which one?
It's Elise. Thank you.
Jackson Byram, cum laude. Maria Guadalupe Hernandez Gardino, cum laude. Chandler Paul Toops. With a Bachelor of Arts in Mass Communication with a concentration in broadcasting, Dayla Elise Galmore. Destiny Laisha Sutton. With a concentration in journalism, Chloe Marie Franklin, cum laude. Anjali Michelle Matthews, magna cum laude. Zeta Leger McCaskill, cum laude. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Modern Languages, concentration Spanish, Lucas Paul Falterman, cum laude. With a Bachelor of Arts in Moving Image Arts, Ivan Timothy Hale. Dylan Allen Johnson. Alon Keller. Joseph Lee Lormond. Katie Alice Olin. Miles Anthony Perez. Jackson Sashery Wallace. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Kay Rebecca Padilla. With a concentration in pre-law, Catherine Elise Keys. Jacelyn Priscilla Rab. Bentley Grace Richard, cum laude. Leah Imani Russ, outstanding 4.0 scholar, summa cum laude. Takara Rose Williams. Khalees Humble, graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology. Sage Celeste Kelly. Mr. Jamal Lacaze, concentration, social work. Kiara Jaleese McQuain. Nadia Rain Miller, cum laude. Piper Ann Rocca, outstanding 4.0 scholar, summa cum laude. Catherine Jane Saltz. Catherine Elizabeth Scott. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Speech Pathology, and Audiology, Kennedy Aaliyah Andrus. April Courtney Barnes, cum laude. Gretchen Bridget Blanchard. Emma Marie Cercello, outstanding 4.0 scholar, summa cum laude. Emily Ann Dore, magna cum laude. Charlie Claire Duran, summa cum laude. Hope Elizabeth Frederick. Riley Raina Green. Madeline Elizabeth Hayes, magna cum laude. Madison Arnell Johnson. Caitlin Renee Metcalf, cum laude. Emily Elise Miller, cum laude. Devin Claire Rester, cum laude. Caroline Rose Robichaud, summa cum laude. Macy Ann Romero. Emily Nicole Savant, magna cum laude. Grace Catherine Seymour. Jaden Alexandra Valaine. With a Bachelor of Arts in Strategic Communication, concentration, advertising, Camille Nisreen Butcher. Sarah Nicole Musa, graduating summa cum laude. Shaylee Lynn Perkins, summa cum laude. With a concentration in leadership communication, Elise Brunet. Jocelyn Latrice Johnson, cum laude. With a concentration in organizational communication, Eliana Catherine Bartlett. Clydia Colston Dean. With a concentration in public relations, Eleanor Jane Boucher, cum laude. Elena Elizabeth Bromley. Blair Sestia, summa cum laude. Abby Grace Guandron. I got you, girl. Alexis Nicole Halligan. Leah Marie Lambert. Madeline Morad. Tiana Rose Moy. Dejanay Brianna Pep. Vivian Robinson. Jacob Oren Tracy. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice, Freddie Davis Albert III. Angel Allen. Naomi Elizabeth Ashley. Sebastian Bolden. Jackson Lloyd Bowling. Mackenzie Claire Boudreau, cum laude. Anne-Marie O. Bourgeois. Mosiah Denacia Bridgen. Cody Peyton Chase. Quentin Nathaniel Chapman. Nicole Marie Felix. Brianna K. Florian. Haley Alexis Francois. Tyler Jackson. Wa Mi La, Outstanding 4.0 Scholar, summa cum laude. Haley Marie Monte, Honors Baccalaureate, summa cum laude, and College of Liberal Arts Outstanding Graduate. Alex Michael Robert. Writer Mark Christopher Romero. Trinity Jasmine Rue. Jesslyn Daisy Sewell. Demyron Wayne White, Jr. Skylan Darian Williams Walker. Katie Elise Young, graduating magna cum laude. With a Bachelor of Science in Human Development and Family Science, Camille Elizabeth Brown, cum laude. Tyranique Kane, magna cum laude. Mallory Frances Hebert. Brennan Elise Lalonde. Elizabeth Claire Landry. Noah Alexander Lash. Briley Claire Morgan. Kennedy Elise Morton. Caroline Marie Russo, magna cum laude. Christy Dawn Trahan. Graduating with a Bachelor's of Science in Psychology, Reagan Elise Ackers, magna cum laude. Leah Kincaid Anderson. Riley Marie Angel, magna cum laude. Tori Annette Bingham, magna cum laude. Cassidy Lee Boudreau, summa cum laude. Meredith Blair Boudreau. Ava Marie Briggs. Jack Bowman Brothers. Madison Claire Broussard, with a concentration in pre-medicine, cum laude. Darenice Diana Buckley. Isabel Viana Cambias, cum laude. Gabrielle Elise Capps. Joshua Shane Cassiano, magna cum laude. Anastasia Paris Casnave, cum laude. Abigail Elise Castile. Madison Blair Champagne. Katie Carrier. Layla C. Chenier. Leilani Marie Chester.
My name is J. Sierra Frills, like J. Sierra Frills. Yeah. Okay. As long as you, some people say it wrong.
We're good, man. Kaylee Marie. Kaylee? Sorry. Kaylee Marie DeFelice, cum laude. Ava Claire Dupre, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Viore Espinoza. Kirby Floyd. Lily Claire Fontenot. Jaciera Friels. Christina Maria Gallion, magna cum laude. Avery Elizabeth Abair, concentration, pre-medical, and magna cum laude. Carly A.N. Johnston. Amari Ijan Jones. Sarah Catherine Kramer, summa cum laude. Jaden Taylor LeBove. Sophia Grace LaHood. Ashlyn Marie Landry. Avery Landry, summa cum laude. Lexi Ann Leger, concentration, pre-medical. Brianne Lyncia Lombard. Miranda Montserrat Luna. Taylor Lynn Marks. Skylar Kennedy Magalard. Madeline Nicole Mincy, magna cum laude. Kirk Newman, Jr. Ashley Marie Prejean, summa cum laude. Shakariel Shanasha Shalindria Rochester. Luzmar Nathalie Rodriguez Rodriguez. Lily Addison Roger, magna cum laude. Sophia Yvonne Rossignol, summa cum laude. Olani Jolie Sarpi. Matthew Alexander Semyon. Amy L. Shannon. Ernst John Snyder IV. Ashley Dietrich Spencer, magna cum laude. Heather Fontenot Terrio, magna cum laude. Brianna Nicole Vaney. Terry Wayne Vernon III, magna cum laude. Olivia Kate Walters, cum laude. Now presenting the candidates for master's degrees from the College of Liberal Arts. Dean Mary Former Kaiser, please join Dean Cocobobo at this time. Graduating with a Master's of Arts in English with a concentration in literature, Megan Broussard Canahan. Barja Islam, Outstanding Master's Finalist. Rafia Sharman. With a concentration in rhetoric and composition, Heather K. Turner. With a concentration in TESOL, Swarna Chowdhury. Fahimul Habib. With a Master of Arts in French, William Randall Daly, overall outstanding master's graduate. With a Master of Arts in History, Charles William Bustani Jr., outstanding master's finalist.
Hey, before they even get to her, call her.
Master of Science in Communication, Margaret Adutwama Boatned. Wally Ula. With a Master of Science in Psychology, Matthew Francis Arcona. Caitlin Benj. Jacob Cage Norris. With a Master of Science in Speech Pathology and Audiology, Shelby Eastley. Thank you, Deans Kokobobo and former Kaiser. You may now return to your seat. Dean Azmi Ackley, please come forward. Now presenting the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the Ray Authement College of Sciences. With a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Rami Ryan Alabdukarim, magna cum laude. Alexander Broussard. Sebastian Isaiah Mayer. With a concentration in ecology, evolution, and marine biology, Benjamin Michael Brown. Dale James Abair. Ryan Schultzley. Cameron Chase McKinley Turnage. Aspen James Vickery, cum laude. With a concentration in medical and allied health science, Sophia Annie Armstead. Abigail Alexis Broussard. Jacob Norman Carbajal, cum laude. Nicholas James Carrier. Michael Jerome Claybon. Ari Alexis Collar, cum laude. Jocelyn M. Cunningham. Jaden Brett Dipple, double major in chemistry. Emily Druin. Hunter John Freyu, outstanding 4.0 scholar, summa cum laude. Dev Guatam, outstanding 4.0 scholar, summa cum laude. Allie Nicole Guillot. Logan Michael Abair, magna cum laude. Blakely Elise Lafleur. Cameron Chance Lowe. Ethan Joseph Ovella, summa cum laude. Morgan Mackenzie Rabin, summa cum laude. Caleb Fazal Rahim. Mary Claire Romero, magna cum laude. Luke Perrette Rosenzweig. Pagan Akal Shaheen, magna cum laude. Kenny Ta. Josie Renee Thibodeau. Olivia Kim Kwai Huan Tran, magna cum laude. Ava Gabriel Welsh. Jennifer L. Zamora. Kylie Jamaria Zeno. With a concentration in microbiology, Layla Elizabeth Bro, magna cum laude. With a concentration in veterinary bioscience, Celeste Lula Marie Jordan. Madison Jewel Antoinette Noel. Ren Marshall Renfro. Addison Camille Terrio. With a Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Rebecca Elizabeth Briggs. Gracie Morgan Crochet, Outstanding 4.0 Scholar, summa cum laude. Marley Benet Duplichin. Lauren Olivia Eaton, magna cum laude. With a Bachelor of Science in Chemistry and Biology with a concentration in Medical and Allied Health Science, Ashlyn Elizabeth Hudson, magna cum laude. Abigail Reed Jabs, cum laude. Sharisa Faye Morrison, summa cum laude, and the Ray P. Authement College of Sciences Outstanding Graduate. With a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, concentration Cloud Computing, Blake Anthony Hargrave. Chandler Scott Martin. Rhett Michael Morvant, Outstanding 4.0 Scholar, summa cum laude. Kobe Christopher Thompson. With a concentration in Computer Engineering, Gabriel Paul Hebert. With a concentration in Cybersecurity, Haitham Mohammed Al-Rashidi. Anna Marie Angel. Madeline Grace Amond. Lauren Rebecca Arrington. Hunter Liner. Chloe Robinson. With a concentration in scientific computing, Jason David Lafoucade, magna cum laude. Lydia Michelle Martin, summa cum laude. Kenneth Michael Rogers. Nolan Paul Tuttle, summa cum laude. Nicholas Charles Weiss, Outstanding 4.0 Scholar, summa cum laude. Ashton Zane Watson. With a concentration in Video Game Design and Development, Wesley Aaron Borland. Danny Bui, magna cum laude. Isabel Grace Chapman, summa cum laude. Caleb Rushing. With a Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science, Cole Younger Johnson, concentration Environmental Quality. Amelia Rose Day, concentration Soil and Water Conservation. Andrew Blackwell Van Eaton, concentration Soil and Water Conservation. With a Bachelor of Science in Geology, Cole Lyndon Gies, concentration Earth Sciences. Scott Campbell Leedy, concentration Paleontology and magna cum laude. With a Bachelor of Science in Informatics, a concentration of Business Informatics, Kylie Adams. Akila Datrick, magna cum laude. Reese Michael Melanson. With a concentration in Health Informatics, Lily Blair Barker. With a concentration in Interactive Media Technology, Julia E. Johnson, cum laude. Ashley Christine Rourke, magna cum laude. Robert Phelps Wilson, Jr. With a Bachelor of Science in Physics, Mia Albert, concentration Pre-Allied Health. I'll now be presenting the candidates for master's degrees from the Ray Authement College of Sciences. Dean Mary Farmer Kaiser, would you please join Dr. Ackley on the stage again? With the Master of Science in Biology, Samuel Harvey Copley. Chichendo Ngozi Eze. Tomalola Oyusakanami Omaleye. Derek Lynn Petrie. Bonnie Jean Slayton. With a Master's of Science in Computer Science, Aja Bunstola, Ajay Bunstola. Prashant Besnet. Meghna Gossel. Zohab Hassan. Amir Hossein Jamarani. Nilafar Kalachi. Muhammad Rabib Noor. Nabin Paka. Rakshaya Pandy. Shriya Pandy. Krishna Rayanyar. Ashim Sharma. Harsha Vardam Rao Vemaganti. With a Master of Science in Geology, Devin Thomas Surkoff. With a Master of Science in Industrial Chemistry, Mohammed Sakwat Hassan. Danica Nicole Clevin. Manatosh Kumar Sakar. With a Master of Science in Informatics, Danielle Marie Medier. With a Master of Science in Informatics, Concentration Data Science, Amanda Kaluta. Adron James Frazier. Terry L. Gaddy. With a Master of Science in Informatics, Concentration Generalist, Vasaya Leah Oyudeli. Elif Sitton. Nandan Lal Day. Christian Ellis. Michael Glenn Gee. Kayla Goldstein. Nana Ferdowsi Hassan. Desmond Clinton Inanna. Anika Islam. Christina Alexis Khalid Abbasi. Elora Leona King. Grant Michael Landry. Elizabeth Joy McMichael. Amy Mesh. Rufus Ahinacho Nuogo. Anne Marie Ryan. With a Master of Science in Informatics, concentration Health Informatics. Jacques Hanvier. With a Master of Science in Mathematics, Phat Vinh Do. BM Rakabul Hassan. AM Imathi Chandraba Prabha Jayathalaki. Michael Keller. Madashakya Malarak Konkangami. Durga Prasad Patnik. Demalola Ambabola Tawos. And with a Master of Science in Computer Engineering, Traylon Blake Brasso, Outstanding Masters Finalist. Thank you, Deans Ackley and Farmer Kaiser. You may now return to your seat. Dean Bobby DeQueer, please come forward. Thank you.
Presenting the candidates for bachelor's degrees from University College. Bachelor of General Studies, concentration Applied Sciences. Bailey Strother Broussard. Christopher Ian Burns. Alexander J. Domingue. Erica Dawn Porter. Haley Alyssa Sams. Ariane Singleton. Tyron Walker. Shata Okiwan Whitehat. Shelby Young. Allison Zarang. Concentration Arts. Lillian Elizabeth Babineau. Brianna Bourgeois. Avery Michael Cohen. Frances Marie Luker. Cameron Michael Olivier. Brianna Serena. Ethan Thomas Stunkard. Concentration Behavioral Sciences. Kylie Marie Belsom. Madison Renee Bach. Lily Elaine Brickner. Emma Elise Broussard, magna cum laude. Maggie Scheck-Snyder Broussard. Courtney Nicole Buteau. Jasmine Nicole Chavis. Jalen Taylor Clark. Brianna Haley Degatere. Mandy Doré. Joseph Wayne Fuselier. Irvin George Jr. Madison Jolynn Hall. Veronica Hammonds. Bryant Anthony Johnson Jr. Andre McConnell Malaho. Juliana Melanson. Chatika Putri Nacion. Larry DeByron Romanique. Casey Elizabeth Ressweber, summa cum laude. Chanel Lynn Richard. Emma Grace Richard, summa cum laude and University College Outstanding Graduate. Kristen Savoy. Kendall Sibley. Tristan Tanel Tassin Flugents. Jerome Tolliver. Dakota Gage Trumps. Cameron Damon Whitfield. Robert E. Williams. Terrence D. Williams. Carrie Wilson. Elizabeth Ray Wineski. Concentration Business Studies. Anne Marie Alexander, cum laude. Taryn Tate Kane. Allison DeZarmo. Rashad Dillon. Caleb K. Edwards. Harriet Falcon. Victoria Ann Freese. Kennedy Lynn James. Avantes A. Lede. Dale Patrick Martin III. Teresa Marie Oxener. Kennedy Pierre. Rance Joseph Scott, Jr. Althea Anne Marie Sinon. Christine Smith. Concentration Humanities. Sadie Lorraine Arbor. Estelle Louise Broussard. Lindsay Crowell. Amy Renee Marcel Koch. Concentration, Natural Sciences, Joshua David Benoit. William Philip Broussard. Jeriva Jarvante Leathers. Mariah Lewis. Ethan Nicola Pavish. Thank you, Dean DeQueer. You may now return to your seat. Dr. Hebert, please proceed to the podium to confer the bachelor's and master's degrees.
Would all candidates for the bachelor's degree or master's degree please stand?
That's my part.
We have
The faculty have examined the credentials of these students and find that they meet all requirements for graduation. They recommend that you confer on them the appropriate degrees.
Thank you, Ms. Rodriguez. By the authority vested in me by Dr. Ramesh Kolaru, Interim President of the University of Louisiana Lafayette, and by the Board of Supervisors of the University of Louisiana System, I confer upon each of you the appropriate bachelor's or master's degree with all rights, privileges, and honors thereto appertaining. Congratulations, graduates. And you may be seated. During the fall semester, 23 candidates completed requirements for their doctoral degrees. I now ask Dr. Wesley Bradford, Chair of the Graduate Council, to come to the podium to present our doctoral degree recipients.
Candidates, as your name is called, please proceed to the stage with your dissertation advisor, where you will be hooded with the vermilion and white of the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. Deans Farmer, Kaiser, and Cross, please join us to assist with the hooding. We begin with our candidates receiving the Doctor of Education. Hawaida Ackley, Educational Leadership, Examining Alumni Engagement Policies Among R1 Universities, a comparative analysis of best practices, directed by Dr. Amanda Shuford-Mayu. Marcacia Brown, Educational Leadership. The Search Continues, a quantitative case study assessing factors that impact the financial self-efficacy of undergraduate women, directed by Dr. Amanda Shuford-Mayu. Brianna Jean Doucet, Educational Leadership. Classroom to Campus, a qualitative case study on the foundational roles of first-year seminar instructors in student transitions at a Louisiana university. Directed by Dr. Christopher L. Girard. Roya Lede, Educational Leadership. Developmental Appropriateness in Early Childhood Education, a longitudinal policy impact analysis of No Child Left Behind. Directed by Dr. Amanda Shuford-Mayu. Heather Elizabeth Lynch, Education Leadership. An exploration of English learner policy, literacy policy, and their associations with English learner reading outcomes, a non-experimental policy analysis using NAEP data. Directed by Dr. Amanda Shuford-Mayu. Kaylin McKee, Educational Leadership. A quantitative analysis examining the impact of recreation sports on the overall wellness of undergraduate students at the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. Directed by Dr. Amanda Shuford-Mayu. Jade Viator McMinn, Educational Leadership. Understanding inclusive post-secondary education programs for students with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Directed by Dr. Donna Wadsworth. Matthew E. Maddox, Educational Leadership. Parallel or intersecting, a mixed method study assessing spirituality and leadership development processes in higher education. Directed by Dr. Diane F. Olivier. Brittany Nicole Pecor, Educational Leadership. The Echoes of Adolescence, Legacy Motivation, Authentic Alignment, and Collective Thriving in Middle School, a phenomenological case study of middle school teachers' beliefs, skills, and professional learning on adolescent development, engagement, and student voice. Directed by Dr. Amanda Shuford-Mayu. Erica Leticia Rosario, Educational Leadership. Faculty, staff, and counselor awareness of the challenges faced by autistic students, a quantitative descriptive study of resources, training, and support for autistic student success in higher education. Directed by Dr. Robert Slater. Candidates receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree. Dean Annie Kokobobo, please join Dean Farmer Kaiser. KZ Bwanangela, Francophone Studies. Identity reappropriation and literary decolonization in question in Franco-Sub-Saharan Africa during the post-colonial period. The ambiguous writing of Zamenga Batugizanga, 1971 to 2008. Directed by Dr. Amadou Saubhagya Raj Kafal, English. Rhetorical Circulation in Digital Town Squares, Transnational Solidarity for Justice between the South Asia and the United States, directed by Dr. Clancy Ratliff. Courtney Marie Levine, English. The Unfinished Project of Reconciliation, The Rhetoric of Early Black Christians, directed by Dr. Clancy Ratliff. Mackenzie Elizabeth Weddle-Coates, Applied Language and Speech Sciences. I'm a figure outer, connecting through self-narratives of competence and a community of literacy learners, directed by Dr. Ryan Nelson. Dean Asmi Ackley, please join Dean Farmer-Kaiser. Robert Bordelon III, Earth and Energy Sciences, Evaluating Pathways and Dynamics of Methane Flux to the Atmosphere in Coastal Louisiana Wetlands, directed by Dr. Jorge Villa, hooded by Dr. Brian Schubert. Sai Ventikes Chillicothe, Computer Engineering, graduating in absentia. Research on Privacy, Fairness, and Utility Improvement of Deep Learning Model, directed by Dr. Jaili Hai. Naomi Matthew Champliano, Earth and Energy Sciences. Statistical modeling of sperm whale acoustic activity across seasonal, dial, and demographic scales in the Northern Gulf of America, directed by Dr. Natalia Sidorovskaya. Tuiswampati Sukhar, Computer Science, Attention-Fused Hierarchical Convolutional Encoder-Decoder Architecture for Long-Term Multivariate Time Series Forecasting, directed by Dr. Henry Chu. And David Slay, graduating in absentia, Earth and Energy Sciences, Magnetic Fuel Treatment of Liquid Hydrocarbon Fuels, directed by Dr. Michael A. Charlu and Dr. Tolga Karsili. Thank you, Deans Farmer-Kaiser and Ackley. You may now return to your seats. Candidates, please stand. Dr. Hebert, the faculty have examined the credentials of these students and find they meet all requirements for graduation. They recommend that you confer on them the appropriate degrees. Please proceed to the podium and confer the doctoral degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Bradford. By the authority vested in me by Dr. Ramesh Kolaru, Interim President of the University of Louisiana Lafayette, and by the Board of Supervisors of the University of Louisiana System, I confer upon you your respective doctoral degrees. With all rights privileges, and honors pertaining thereto. Congratulations, doctors. You may be seated. Graduates, I would like to recognize one final group. If you would join me, let's give a round of applause to the family, to the friends, and others who are here today who have helped you to reach this significant achievement. Thank you all for the support and the encouragement that you have shown these graduates in helping them to reach this milestone. This concludes our program. Please rise and remain in your place for the alma mater and until the academic procession has left the arena. Graduates, please remain in place as the stage party and faculty leave the arena. Commencement officials will guide you to collect your diplomas and will then direct you outside to meet your guests. Outside the CAJUNDOME to meet up with your graduates. Congratulations again.